Welcome to Rex's Place. With the virus, we're no longer able to give tours, which we usually do Monday through Fridays. So we thought a virtual tour would be in order. And we're starting here because when you come, the first thing you're going to see is we're doing curbside pickups. So take everything off your dog, collar, leash, etc. Pull your car up. We will either be outside or you'll text us and we'll come outside. We'll put our leash on and we'll bring you inside. I used to not believe that anybody needed daycare. When I got my dog, I almost got evicted from my condo because my dog did nothing but bark, and my neighbors were upset. They told me I had to bring him to daycare, and I was like, I did not get a dog to send him to daycare. But daycare saved my life, and it was the absolute best thing that I could do for Rex. And obviously, now I own one. Why is daycare good? Daycare is good for a number of reasons. Number one, dogs are pack animals. Much as they love us and they love going for walks, which we're doing a lot of right now, they want to be a dog. And dogs play differently with each other than they play with us humans. So what you will see if coming to daycare, dogs will have more confidence. They will get socialized, not only with other dogs, but with people in your neighborhood or people coming to your house. And dogs will have more confidence. That's why you come. Welcome to Rex's Place, our gentle room. This is Sequel, this is Picasso, my two pups. You will see them most mornings. They believe that they own the place. Our gentle room is exactly that. It's for puppies, older dogs, big dogs who think that they're small. We have a Burmese mountain dog, Castle, who believes she's a Chihuahua. She stays in the gentle room. Play is a little less intense, but they still have a lot of fun. And it's just wide open space where they can do nothing but play. Throughout our facility, we have little nooks and crannies where dogs, if they get exhausted or want to relax, they can go find beds and a place to hide, and a place to just chill. And we're all focused on safety. So we have double doors throughout the facility so that when one door opens, we don't go through another door until the first one is closed. So our gentle room is 1,500 square feet, and it really is just an open space. It has an epoxy floor. It has panels on the walls, which are plastic, which can't hurt the dogs. We wash it off. You can see that we put notes all the time, things that we need to know. In the past, when owners came in, we would take the leashes and collars and throw them up on these boards and then put them back on at the end of the door. With curbless pickup, we don't touch the collars at all. And so we never take a collar inside. Welcome to our rough and tumble room. This is where the wrestlers hang out. There's a lot of wrestling, a lot of running that goes back here. As opposed to an epoxy floor, we have rubber flooring, 1/2-inch rubber, which is better for the dog's pads. And we have play equipment that we have throughout the day. So they jump on it, they run underneath it, they run through it. This is also where we have our agility classes. So we have full on agility, and we do all of that in here when we can have classes. But this is where the larger dogs or the more athletic dogs tend to hang out. We group the dogs by temperament, not by size. So just as Castle, the Burmese mountain dog, is with the small guys in the gentle room, you'll have little Pepper, who's a Shih Tzu, who hangs out with the big guys. Or little Freya, who's a Yorkie Poo, who hangs out with the big guys and doesn't believe that anyone can take her on. We also have a big dog entrance, which makes it easier for the big guys to come in. So people can pull up out here, find our big dog entrance, and just enter that way as well. And our pride and joy Brexmobile, which you'll see flying around Evanston, because we will pick up and drop off dogs when they're coming for daycare. We have an outside yard so that dogs can play outside when the weather warrants. It's about a block away from our facility. We walk the dogs over so that every dog gets a bit of a walk. And there is a bell, so you ring the bell. This is also where we have another little building that does our cage-free boarding. So when dogs want to overnight cage-free, they stay in this little building over here and have the yard available at all times. Welcome to our outside yard, where dogs feel free to swim, to play. We have a built-in sandbox. We have a climbing hill with grass. We have a shelter for shade, and this is where, if it's nice outside, this is where we hang out. We will never take dogs out here if it's higher than 80 degrees because it's too hot. And that's what we do. This is Sequel's favorite room, which is the ballroom. You wouldn't see what's different about it right at this moment, but during the day, when the dogs are here, this room is filled with about 70 balls. Balls are just flying throughout the room, and dogs that are obsessed with balls, like my girl Sequel, come running in here every day. Balls do not drop out of their mouth for the whole entire day, and that is what this room is. Welcome to our kennel. We opened the kennel in September, and we deal with any dogs, even dogs that don't come to daycare. We can do overnight boarding. Cage-free boarding is restricted to dogs from daycare. We have 30 kennels. They're actually state-of-the-art kennels. Each dog has their own private room. We have 4x6 or 3x5, and we have a couple that we've done as double kennels. So if we have two dogs that need to stay together or a giant dog, they can stay on their own and have plenty of space to play. If they are dog friendly, they are in daycare all day, and that's included. If they're not, then we have a walker that comes, gives them walks. They have their own play area, which we're standing in right now, and they have the run of the ballroom when it's not being used for daycare.